Hey, how you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Big Frog's 4x4. Today we're going to be talking about the pet peeves, the things we dislike about the Colorado ZR2. The first thing we don't like about the ZR2 has to be the cell phone charger. The size of the charger is just ridiculous. It's way too small for most cell phones people use today. Check out the picture here. That piece of paper represents about the same size as my cell phone. For my cell phone to work in that charger, it has to sit in at an angle just right for it to charge. Sometimes it doesn't even pick it up. The second thing we don't like has to be the door handles up front, where you have to double pull the handle to be able to get out of the vehicle when it's in reverse, neutral, drive, and in the drive gears. Another thing we don't like is there's no power rear sliding window. As you can see back here, it has a sliding window, but it's not power. You pay $48,000 for a truck. Why couldn't they just put a power rear window in? I don't understand. My 2007 Dodge Ram has a power sliding rear window, but the ZR2 does not. Another thing we dislike is there's no grab handle on the driver's side A-pillar. They put a nice one in on the passenger side, but nothing in on the driver's side. I honestly think the seats are great. They hold you in well. After about 4 hours in the seat, I find the seats uncomfortable. I think they're too firm. I like to have seen a little bit softer seat, especially when you're four-wheeling and you start bouncing around and doing that kind of stuff. I like to have seen a seat that kind of had a little more absorption to the seat cushion. One thing that really irritates my wife is the speedometer numbers. They jump in 20-mile-per-hour increments. Now, I don't know who has speed limits that are 60, 80. I don't understand why they didn't put some more numbers in there and make it 50 and 70. I'm not quite sure why Chevrolet decided to use 20-mile-per-hour limits. We do love the DSSV shocks. I think those shocks do a really good job. They are comfortable in the street. They handle like a sedan. But they also have limitations as far as suspension, aftermarket support. You can get a Colorado ZR2 and get a 6-inch suspension lift on it, run 35-inch tires, but you can't do more than a basic leveling kit right now, which isn't even technically designed for the ZR2. So the ZR2, you're really limited as far as what you can do as far as off-road. I mean, you can put 33-inch tires on, you can do a small body lift, which there again isn't designed for the ZR2, but people are doing it and putting them on anyways. And the leveling kit with extended bump stops, but you're really limited on your suspension modifications at this time. Another thing I don't understand is why didn't Chevrolet put a locking tailgate, power locking tailgate on it? I mean, you can go to Power Lock, buy your own locking tailgate, install it, but Chevrolet, as cheap as that is, it's like $100. Why didn't Chevrolet just put those in the ZR2? I mean, like I said before, you're spending $48,000, between $40,000 and $48,000 for a truck, and they couldn't spend $50 on a power locking tailgate? I think they could have. It's just more profit for them. We also haven't found that any of the power ports or the wireless phone charger charge while the vehicle is shut off. So if you want to leave your phone or device plugged into the truck while you're in at the store to charge, it's not going to if you shut the key off.